Miriam, here was what we have. Flipping Foods Fred. All right, good job. Let's take a look at what's going on. The first thing I noticed is that the image doesn't take up the whole file size. So let's check your file size. We are at image size of 8 by 10 by 300. Good job there. This background that doesn't fit the 8 by 10, I'm going to show you a little trick here by selecting that background. And I'm just going to go Command T for free transform. All right. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to increase the size of this file, but constrain the original proportions. By doing that, I'm just going to go and drag, but I'm going to hold down my shift key. That way, when I drag, we constrain the original proportions of the image, so you can get, you won't have that white spot at the bottom there. You know what I'm saying? Let me Command Z that thing right there. So whatever you do, don't try to resize without constraining the proportions, because it'll distort the image. And that's generally a best practice in any sort of digital imaging. You don't ever want to resize type or image without constraining the original proportions. All right, looking at your guy, I think it's a good idea to put him in a kitchen. I don't think this is the right kitchen. This is probably your kitchen. I'm guessing you shot the kitchen and placed him in there. And that's fine. That's cool. Actually, let's take a look at this second. I kind of like the one with him inside the refrigerator too. I think that's pretty cool. That one might even be more effective, I think. But again, it's your refrigerator. So why do I bring this up? And actually, I thought it was a good idea to pull the opacity down on those as well. Let's go back to your original. You have the opacity set at 61%. So we pull in all of the saturation out of that to really draw attention to the creature. I don't think you need to do that. I think the issue is the image itself, the background image. What I would do is I would just go to start doing an image search for images of kitchens, and try to maybe, you know what, it would look cool if he was up on the counter next to the frying pan. And again, it's so easy to find images. Just start an image search, looking for make sure they're high res quality images, but frying pan on a stove. And then maybe put them on a counter next door, or the inside of a refrigerator. The difference between their images and your images is their images will be, and I don't mean this at all to sound bad, but they'll be more professionally shot, meaning that they won't have all of this clutter in the background. If we take a look at that, and I just come down here and go like that, and we can see a lot of the stuff that's cluttered in the background. So you know what I'm saying? So I mean, it looks like my kitchen. I've got stuff hanging from the bulletin boards, and I've got stuff on. So what I'm saying is that, yeah, it's a great idea to shoot your own, but the thing is this is so cluttered, it's taking away the attention away from your guy, and we don't want that. Whoops, I did something here. Let me just go file revert so I can get back where we were. Let's resolve that. Okay, so that's where we were. So, anyways, and then the Flipping Foods Fred. You have flipping Foods Fred, but it's Flipping Foods Fred from week one. Flipping Foods Fred. I think it sounds better. I think it's more playful than Flipping Foods Fred. And then what I would do is I would probably try to clip something to this, or put some sort of a type effect on this. We learned some little bit of type effects. Try a type effect on that. Might be interesting. But again, in summary, I think everything's looking good. All of your masks are great. I mean, everything works beautifully. You're showing really good technical proficiency. Just worried a little bit about background. It's no big deal. I say that the fix is really super easy. Just keep working on backgrounds. And the shadow, now don't forget, now you have to take some liberties with the shadow, because you did a great job with the shadow, but don't forget, this shadow indicates that this thing is resting over a picture of the kitchen, as opposed to being in the kitchen. Don't forget, this shadow would kind of creep up over here, and wouldn't it kind of creep up over this way in a refrigerator and bend this way? I mean, isn't that how shadows work? They don't go straight up across different angles when the angles and perspectives change. So with the shadows, so keep that in mind. That's really important. That'll loan a lot of realism, and it will really be believable. So work on that. Work on the background, and technically you're super proficient. Good job there. So let's just work on the aesthetics and the execution of the visual portion of the assignment. Okay, great job. Any questions? Please let me know. Thank you.